Hello everyone, this is Virgo Panda here with a ride at Boyd State Park and located in Loveland, Colorado. I'm riding on Lectric XP 3.0 long range. This is one of my favorite bikes I've had over the years. You know, I've had a couple of e-bikes over the years. I actually had the original Lectric XP 1.0. I missed the OG e-bike. It had its quirks and its issues here, but that and the Rad Power Rad Runner are some of my favorite bikes, just probably because also they're one of the original e-bikes I had too. But this is the 3.0 long range. This is a great bike. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is for the price, being a budget bike. Hey, I can't knock it. It is a good bike. The hydraulic brakes, the bigger battery. They say it can go up to 65 miles. I don't know about that. I would guess that's probably level 1, wouldn't you? Probably level 1. But I'm not worried about running out of like juice on this bike. Usually my old bikes go about 20 miles and you start looking and you're like, oh, I'm getting kind of low, because I ride on level 3 and 4 and 5. A lot of times 4 and 5 depending on the terrain. But this one, I do not worry. I cannot wait to take it on one of my trips with me and just ride around big cities. And here I am. I live in Denver and I haven't ridden it in Denver yet. But anyway, this is Loveland, Colorado, Boyd State Park. It was a blistery day here, very windy. But Loveland is a city of about 5,000 people, about probably around an hour north of Denver, Colorado, which is the capital of Colorado. Believe it or not, and I've been to Loveland, Colorado more in the last month than I've been there in 20 some years. Literally, I just drive through this place. So, and you know what? I can't knock Loveland. I ignored it for all these years. And that's the thing is, you don't have these preconceived views of places you haven't been until you actually go there and you actually go check them out. And I like this little city. It's got everything you need if you lived here. They got they got all types of stores, cute downtown. They got a state park located just right outside of, the main area of Loveland, Colorado. They have some cool trails, and there's only 5,000 people, less than 5,000, I think. And it's located right off I-25, but it still has that little small town feel as well. This is a state park in this little cool area, by the way. And I like Boyd State Park. I'm going to bring my camper up here. But before I go on talking about the XP and my e-bikes, I know I haven't been putting out as many e-bike videos. I've had a lot of projects in the last year. I have a 1988 GMC Suburban V2500 I'm working on. As you know, you saw some of my older videos. I got a camper. I just got the camper out of storage. So I've been pretty busy in regards to that, and I've had a lot of projects. I even have another scooter I need to do a review of. I actually got it in trade for the Segway with some money and stuff. I need to do a review of it too. Been waiting on the weather. Anyway, check out my camper videos that'll be coming up soon once the weather gets better. I live in an HOA, so I have to wait and bring it over. You know how HOAs go. Anyway, Loveland. This is Loveland, Colorado. This is Boyd State Park. Boyd State Park is actually really nice. It is like 2.65 miles. Depending on which way you go on the trail, it take you to different directions. One of the directions is it takes you into actually main Loveland, Colorado area, so you can ride around in downtown and all that stuff, which I thought was really cool. I really did like that. Riding around here this day, it was really windy, which of course impacts range, all that stuff. But like I said, this is the XP 3.0 long range, so I got a big battery. I had no worries about running out of actual battery during these rides. There was no concerns or getting stranded or anything like this. Now, is this a heavy bike? Yes, it is. It is a heavy bike. That's just how it is. Right now, Lectric XP is always running deals. Are their deals any good? They're pretty decent. Some of their stuff they're offering, like the free battery, that's a great deal, being able to get a second battery on a lot of their products. A lot of the other stuff like the products, they'll tell you like the cargo package is like $177. Come on now, it's probably 1/3 of that price, but you get a lot of stuff with it. They're giving out bike locks, phone mounts, all that good stuff with it. So they're really trying to sell their stuff. Rad Power, which the good thing about it though is it's also forced Rad Power to bring their prices down, because Rad Power was a little bit overpriced. Was their product better? Yes. Is their product better now? can't really say it is. Will I ever buy another Rad Power bike? More than likely, yes. My issue with the Rad Mini, great bike, good quality. It was just a little on the small side. It started feeling a little constricted when you're when you're starting around 6 foot. Something about it just felt a little more constricted when I had the Rad Mini version 4, if you've seen some of my older videos. But outside of that, the quality was great on it. Now, the updated 3.0 long range, or the newer Lectric XP I'm riding. So the 3.0 long range I'm riding has a max payload capacity of 330 pounds. It looks like the rear rack can hold a max of 150 pounds. It's for riders between the height of 4'10" and 6'5". I have no problems fitting this. One thing I haven't done yet, because I've been trying to wait to record it, is put a more comfortable seat. The seat on it's better than the old 1.0 I had on it, or even my old, not the Rad Runner, but the Rad Mini version 4. It has a better factory or OEM seat, but I have better, more comfy seats I can put on, especially since it can go a further range as well. So I want to make sure I switch it out. Now, with that being said, I like this bike. I think it's great, especially for the price, to be honest with you. It doesn't look as cool because it's got the skinnier 3-inch wheels versus the fat tire 4-inch, which you can still, I'm sure, put on this. But it also helps with range having a smaller tire, or a thinner tire, excuse me. So I understand, and I think it's a little more maneuverable as well with it. Is it a heavy bike? Yes, it's a heavy bike for what it is. What would I advice I would give you if you're putting it into a car or something like that is take the seat off. It pops right off. If you want to, take the battery off too, and it will help it will make it easier to actually put it in your car. But taking the batteries out is cumbersome, to be honest with you. So, but at least take the seat off. It will help a little bit, I guess. But take your time. Don't throw your back out. Just be mindful of that, depending on what type of car you're putting it in, to be honest with you. Or maybe get you a rear rack for your car. But I don't really have any problems putting it in there. But who's to say one day I won't be able to really lift these type of bikes into my car? You know, we don't get any younger, and sometimes we just have injuries, or there's a reason we're riding an e-bike too. So anyway, I'm going to be taking this bike with me on my trip to Lake Pueblo coming up in, a few days. And I'm going to be riding this bike at Lake Pueblo. It's going to be like 80 some degrees. It's going to be at the beginning of May. In May. So summer's here. When this video was actually made, created, this is going to be probably March, April time frame, mid-April. So it's just one of those days when I went up there. It was a cloudy, overcast day, but we'd had a lot of beautiful days in between there. But I'm not complaining. It was still a great day. I love riding around water. I'm also going to still try and make a trip to the Pacific Northwest later on in the year, not in the summer. I got a lot of things planned, especially with my son, and I got a camper. So my camper is going to be going with me to a lot of places. I'll take the electric car. Also, I have a Nissan Aria. Then I'll do some more car camping in it. I do like taking it to RV parks too. I'll throw this one in there. I'll throw my other bike in there, and yeah, go do that as well. Do I recommend this bike? Obviously, clearly, you can tell I do recommend this bike. I think for the price, it can't be beat. I'm interested in that other e-bike that Lectric XP also has, the Express, I think it is. Yeah, the Express. I think it's cool. The electric one is also interesting, but until I get another truck, hint, hint, I may get it one, but I also have an 88 Suburban I'm working on right now, so that might be just fulfill that need. I like having a folding e-bike because they're compact. Now in a truck or something, I wouldn't really care. So I kind of like the electric one as well, but I do like the Express. I think that Express is pretty cool. So I might get that. Maybe not now, but I don't know. I might get it. I do dig that bike. Rad Power bikes, I'm not going to get on here and knock them. I think they're good bikes. There was another company, I think it was called the Ebike company, or Electric Bicycle Company. I checked them out when I was down in Port Angeles in Washington. There was a guy out there that had them for rent, and those are some awesome bikes. I almost pulled the trigger on those, but I got a deal on this e-bike, this Lectric XP 3.0, or I would have got that electric I think it was called Electric Bicycle Company, and I think they make them in America, or at least they put them together in America. You know how it goes. But I really like those bikes too. But then again, it comes down to right now needing a folding bike that works with my lifestyle. I like to be able to, if I want to take my electric car, my CUV, being able to put my bed in the back and have enough room to have a folding e-bike in there too, and be able to sleep in the back comfortably without no issues if I want to. So I want to keep everything compact like that. So, in case I'm stealth camping or, whatever I'm doing. But my Suburban, that might be the potential area where I don't have to worry about. But there's another issue with the Suburban once it's ready to go, is it's huge and it sits really high. So I might need a ramp or something. I don't know. I'll see. It's not a big deal right now. I'm not worried about it. If you want this bike, go on Lectric's website, check it out. I think it's really great. I think it fits a lot of people's needs and checks a lot of boxes, hence why it's really popular. Disclaimer with my video. There is no disclaimer. No one bought this bike for me. I bought this bike myself. It is not sponsored by Lectric XP. I'm going to give you an honest review of it. What I need to do to it, I probably need to adjust one of the brakes. I got a little bit of a rub here and there, and I've been neglecting adjusting it, but it is nowhere near the previous editions of Lectric XPs I had that were the XP that had horrible, and you always had to adjust them. They still made the noises and rattled all over the place. This is much better. Fit and finish for these are way better. Lectric XP has stepped their game up with better designs, better fit and finish. I just really think they've done a lot better with these bikes. I think it's a much more quality bike. I do enjoy riding this. I enjoy it so much that I want to pull out the other bikes and I don't. I think that says a lot about the company and about the e-bike that I'm riding. So as this video comes to an end, future things I got going on, continue doing e-bike rides and taking the bikes with me. But what I was saying is I haven't been taking my other e-bikes because I do enjoy riding this bike. I have a smaller, much compact one that's a pretty decent bike. It has a large battery. It was a budget bike, but I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I'll leave a link in the subscription for it. It's a little on the smaller side for the bigger you are, but it worked for me when I want to take it. It saves a lot of money than renting an e-bike when I'm in a big city or something. It has adequate power and it has adequate speed. I'll leave a link for it anyway. So anyway, I got a lot of stuff planned for this coming year. A lot of my trips are going to be local within Colorado, maybe New Mexico, maybe Utah area. So I'll see what I do, where I go. Things, there's just so much to do, and you're trying to fit everything in. And so I'll do my best of trying to record everything. But recording things is great. I like giving people ideas, but it's also making sure I'm living in the moment too. And everyone on here understands that you can't just record everything and not be able to thoroughly enjoy it. You know what I mean? But looking back at this video, even though it was a cold, blistery day, I really enjoyed driving a whole hour to go ride my e-bike for maybe 2 hours around this lake, and it was well worth it. Lectric XP 3.0, everyone, at Boyd State Park, located in lovely Loveland, Colorado. Everyone, thanks for watching. This is Frugal Panda. Have a great day. Get out there, seek some adventures up for yourself. Enjoy. Bye.